I suppose one situation that kind of sticks out in my mind is a little boy I saw not that long ago while I was working within the public health system, and this boy was 10 and he had just come off a waiting list to be seen by occupational therapy, and he had never been seen by an OT before, and this really shocked me, not only because of his age but because he had quite complex needs. He had a number of diagnoses, and among these he had autism and ADHD. So his mum was really, really pleased that he was finally being seen by an OT. So I assessed him, and following assessment, I went through the results and the findings with his mum, and she was so grateful and so appreciative that these difficulties that she knew her child had all along were finally being proven, and she now had reasons as to why these difficulties were happening. And as well as that, I feel like she felt understood and she felt backed up in a way. It was like she had a real sense of relief and reassurance following that assessment, and that was really, really positive. And then after that, after me telling this mum what was going on with her child, the difficulties he was having and why he was having these difficulties, all I could do for her was give her a sheet of paper with strategies to go home and work on with her son to help the difficulties he was having. And at that point, she just, when she realised she wasn't receiving any more in terms of OT, she just broke down, and she was inconsolable. This was a mum that just wanted help and just wanted support for her child, and she was so angry and she was so frustrated, and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't give her any more with the time, with the resources that I had, but I could give her more. I knew exactly what to do with her child. I knew exactly the treatment plan I would put in place with her child, but I couldn't do it. And watching her break down in front of my eyes broke my heart. It was absolutely heartbreaking. And I mean, I felt every emotion that she was feeling in that moment, and I think it really was just a moment of realization for me. I think at that point, in that moment, I just looked at her and I just said, you know what, this isn't good enough. This is just not good enough. And really, nothing's going to change for these children, nothing's going to change for these families. And enough is really enough. And then I realised that I can make a change. I am in a position to make a change, and I am in a position to make a difference. And that's why I set up Thrive, and because it was just time for a change.